Hey, welcome to Old Ass Movie Reviews, but no movie today. We just went to Panther Brawl, CWF, Coastal Wrestling Federation's annual fundraiser for the Milton High School wrestling team, Panther Brawl 2025. That was on August 30th. Wow. Great lineup. Great show as always. Just hats off to Briggs and team and everybody involved for another good, entertaining Saturday night, man.
No kidding.
Yeah.
It was it started out kind of slow with the bonus match, but the bonus match was actually pretty good.
Let's
it
talk
started
about
out a little slow, but it got built up.
Let's talk about the dark match, the match that happened before the show even started.
Right.
Usually they use this to showcase newer talent. This was a brand new talent. He's been with them training, and this was his first match. Ty No Slack.
Yeah.
Ty No Slack.
Had
a good I don't know, a good look, man. I was trying to
appearance,
think.
Good energy. There's a lot of good energy there. Oh, he was also a graduate of the high school, Milton High.
Yeah,
so he was a local favorite.
His parents were right down from us to see him on his first match, and everybody seemed to know this guy, which was really, really good.
Right. That was
he
cool.
did good. He went up against Dirk Darkson. Ellie's faction.
Yeah.
So he lost, but it was a good match. It was a good match for a first match. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, because Darkson's not that. He's only been doing, I think, wrestling for half a year, maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't know how long he's been doing it, but we haven't seen him that long. One of his first
matches was at CWF.
It might have been.
His first match was at CWF, or one of his first matches.
And it wasn't that long ago that we saw him make an appearance. Yeah.
So having them both in the ring together worked really well. Darkson looks like he's working out. Looks like he's turning a little bit more muscly than he was, and that's a hell of a thing, man. That's it. That big to start getting big, big muscles. That's going to be a hell of a thing. But the match was pretty good. They led each other, or Darkson, I think, led the match right off the bat, and it worked really well with those two.
They did work well together. It was entertaining, and it was a great first showing. Definitely. I would have loved to have seen him win, but I just knew that wasn't in his cards. That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It wasn't. But dude, so we kick off the night. Guess who's got to make an appearance? The Vision. Coming out with Ellie, Ronan Laveau, Colt Manson, Dirk Darkson. The crowd just doesn't appreciate the Vision, do they?
No, they do. They don't understand the Vision's power, and I'm okay with that. I like that the Vision gets flustered whenever everybody starts booing him.
I have noticed that
over him when he's talking.
I have noticed that, but it's got to be frustrating. He comes out here, he's got something to say, and the crowd won't even. I get his frustration, dude. He's the champ, but the crowd won't even let him get a word in, and it's like, wow, way to disrespect the champ here.
That's because everybody likes Jack. I mean,
okay.
And Jack just comes out, man. Happy Jack McGuire. He just comes out, and he's, that's the guy they want to see as a champion.
Everybody wants it. Of course they want to see Jack, but Jack. Okay, so the Vision comes out, calls out Jack, basically telling him, you don't want none of this. Yeah. You don't want this.
Forfeit tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to make you look bad in front of your dad and your fiance.
Yeah.
Which Jack, of course, is not going to be a coward, So he comes out, the crowd's happy, and then we cringe as Jack takes a beat down, which Jack.
Not this time. He didn't take a beat down here.
It wasn't a huge one, but he got hurt enough.
He did get attacked.
His arm got hurt, therefore setting him up for the main event to already come in handicapped, which was the Vision's plan. Not a dumb move. Go ahead and weaken him right there.
A dishonest move, but not a dumb move.
He is the belt holder for a reason.
He's a bad guy. He's a bad man.
Oh man,
nobody should be that good looking and that bad all at the same time. I'm just saying.
I think bad is just depends on what side of the fence you're on with this. Yeah, just the way you're looking at it. So he sees that he worked hard. He's taken over this and really, should deserve a little more respect.
He does work hard in the ring. I'll tell you that right now. He does.
Vision's phenomenal.
Give it all he's got in the ring, and Jack just won't give it to him easy. He's just not going to give it to Orion that easily. And Orion's flustered by it. Like he just can't get over the fact that he can't beat this kid like in a 2-3 minute round. Like
you can see his frustration. You can see his frustration, and I think he might find it insulting that he has to fight somebody who he may not feel is taking this seriously.
Yeah, I get it. But so Jack, I think, in his own way, takes it very seriously because whenever
the kid doesn't give up,
we'll talk about how I think Jack takes things seriously.
We absolutely will. But we get to the first match: Knockout Nathan Sims versus Johnny Romano, the pop star. Let me say something here. Johnny is in rare form tonight. Johnny has taken his persona and cranked it to 11 tonight. He really did. And if you watch, every time he came out, he was wearing a different shirt, a different Britney Spears shirt.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Every single time. Now, so this is one of the first times I caught this on listening to commentary, since being live, we're not able to hear it. I never realized, and how stupid of me, this is so obvious, his spear is the Britney spear.
Yeah. That's so great, though.
It was great. Spear. But I loved it when the ref was patting him down to try and see if he had anything hidden. Johnny pops up on the ring with his legs spread wide and then shakes his ass at him. And it's like, oh my God, Johnny was giving it all, man. This guy, I've always have nothing but good to say about Johnny Romano. This man goes in there and he turns it up. He plays the crowd. He's a fun character.
He's really good with the crowd too. And our buddy Donnie Harris Jr. had company at the mic stand again from Darian Drummond, who showed up and started doing commentary with him. Darian's just mean to Donnie.
Darian is. I'm not entirely sure what their beef is, but it's like, damn, Darian, you see Donnie, you don't have to be so crazy, but
they have to be that mean all the time.
Oh my God, what is it? Is his hair bother you or what, man? Or is it his sense of style?
His sense of style, which he's got. He's got
a sense of style. Donnie Harris Jr. has style.
I am jealous of his. I'm going to say. Tell you that right now.
He's got clothes game, that's for sure.
But maybe it's just two coworkers that have worked together for too long. I don't know.
Maybe the truth will come out on that. I'd
like to find out what's going on there. Why the beef, Darian? Why?
Yeah.
Well, who ultimately won was Nathan Sims.
Yeah.
And he did a good job, but I don't think Nathan Sims left it alone. If I'm not mistaken, he did a little kick on the way out.
Yeah.
After Johnny's already down, and I'm
getting whiplash on KO Sims here.
Yeah, right.
he's a little psychotic or with the back and forth, and it's like, man, I don't know where you're at, where you're coming from, but tonight we know where he was coming from. He made it very clear a little bit later with the run in with Briggs, and we'll definitely be talking about that soon. But next we had the tag team gauntlet match,
which I wasn't expecting at all.
I wasn't either. That was damn, man. Damn, those guys, they put on a hell of a match. You had Cruz, Shark, Jay Villa teamed up against Manimal and Darian Drummond. What an odd thrown together pairing, but it worked.
Tell Manimal didn't want to be there in that ring with Darian.
He didn't care for it.
Darian didn't really want to be in the ring with them, and that was an odd team match. That was an odd tag team.
And that was the first part of the gauntlet, which Cruz and Jay Villa did win, but man, that was touch and go for a while.
I honestly thought that Manimal might have had him down at one point, but they just can't let it go. Two bad guys tag team and cannot just let it go.
And you know what? Even
for the gold.
Even if you have two good guys, two faces, the egos get in the way every time.
Yeah,
every damn time. It's like, come on. So then, of course, just like this other pairing, we get Jet Danger and Desmond Tebow. Man, they didn't get along either. And it's like, Tebow's on a mission now.
Yeah, man. Tebow is just going to try and go through anybody he can at this point. He just wants gold. He wants the belt back. I don't think he's angry.
He's angry, and it shows.
You can't be angry whenever you're trying to get gold. You can't.
No, and after they lose, he attacks Danger. I mean, and who has to come save him? Johnny Romano, the pop star coming back, man, in a different shirt.
Yeah,
delivers a Britney Spear to Tebow as Tebow's attacking the ref. It was. Right now.
But here's the funny thing:
Tebow got really, really angry because he was attacking the ref, and it's like, I think he's just kind of snapped, man.
Yeah, Tebow's mad. He was grabbing the ref and stuff, and that's a disqualification no matter what, anyway.
Yeah.
So, but what's funny is Dream Girl Ellie was on the mic next with Donnie Harris Jr. And she's doing her usual Dream Girl thing, saying, "Oh, look, they're cheating. They're cheating. They're cheating."
Yeah, yeah.
Meanwhile, everybody in her faction cheats,
including her.
10 times worse than anybody else.
I know. I love it. I love it.
But she did make a couple of good points whenever Jet and Tebow were wrestling. She was like, "Well, they need to tag out like this." I forgot which one was wrestling at the time. She's like, "He needs to tag out right now and get the guy who's a little bit arrested in there." And they won't do it. They won't tag each other out. They each want the pin. They each want the gold. And it's like, yeah, that's not how you get it, man. You got to work together. And it was what I forgot about was Tebow drew blood on Cruz Rivera.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is not a good thing.
Yeah, he got fired up.
Yeah, that got ugly there for a minute, because whenever Rivera got back in there, there was blood in the water, and he's a
shark. He is a shark.
So yeah, even if it was his own blood, he went for it, and it was a good match, man.
It was
a good match. Those two are really good.
They're good together.
Yeah, they're really good. She was back to Ellie real quick. I have a note here that she seemed a bit upset that Jet lost the match. And then the beatdown takes and the frustration and the typical bad guy routine. They got to work together. That's going to be the downfall of. I'll tell you right now. I know you like them a lot, but Dirk Darkson and Ronan Laveau.
Yeah,
when they're tag teaming, that's going to come into play. They're not going to be able to work together for long. They're egos. And I think it's going to be
happen to almost any of them.
Be the one to lose it. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
You might be right. No, I'm just agreeing with you. It tends to always happen is they start smelling gold, and if they lose, they start blaming the other person, and it's just that you can't see. And the successful tag teams out there have found a way to make it work and stay a cohesive team. And that's
right.
Dude, it's so hard it's got to be hard to go in night after night, and if you're losing all the time, then my God, what are you going to start blame? You're never going to blame yourself. You're probably going to blame your partner. So it's
well, there's always Briggs, who usually threw a wrench into somebody's tag team. So
well, there was, he hasn't done that lately. Briggs has kind of turned a page ever since Ellie showed up and has just kind of really stirring shit up.
He's got a bigger problem in a smaller package. So,
yes, she is a big problem.
Yeah,
but, so the next match was Colt Manson versus the Southern Brute Chris Mason. That was a good match. I just love the brutality in that match. It was brutal.
Guys just
slapping meat.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Might as well in honor of Big E.
Hell out of each other. I mean. The body slams and the freaking big forearms, they're monsters. They're just two big guys beating the hell out of each other. That's the kind of stuff that I love, man. That's the kind of old school wrestling that I dig. Bouncing off the rope and just full weight into your opponent.
It was a brutal match. Manson got himself disqualified by bringing out the bull rope.
Yeah, because it wasn't registered for the.
It wasn't sanctioned for that. And here is what's great. What we saw last time is Mason called out the type of match that he was going to have for a championship, and he said it was going to be a bull rope because Manson brought that out. Guess who just became his opponent at Proving Ground? So
and Manson wasn't gonna play against him, and he's like, "I'll give you the belt. I'll put the belt up for you."
Yep.
Manson, I think you did a bad thing, brother.
You're going to feel
you did a really bad thing. I think Mason's going to remember.
Yeah.
A long memory.
Well, let's talk about Mason a moment. He's hungry.
Yeah.
He's really hungry. He's got the belt, but he doesn't strike me as somebody who's going to sit on it. This is somebody who brings a lot to the table, and he is going to defend this sucker with everything he has. I pity whoever gets in the ring trying to take it from him.
Yeah, and tries to take it in, especially in a bad way, in a cheater way.
Well, that's the only way some of these people know how.
Exactly, and I'm going to feel really bad for them if they cheat too bad, because there's a certain amount of cheating you can put up with. There's a certain amount of like shenanigans that I'll go, okay, I guess that's part of the game. But like when you pull out the bull rope or the chair, or that big freaking rod they beat the hell, that's, for me, you're doing it too far. You draw blood, you went too far. Tebow drew blood on Cruz. I think Cruz is going to have a real problem with Tebow from this point forward.
Yeah.
Sims, it's funny because Sims wound up getting on the mic. Donnie had like a guest host the whole night at some point.
Yeah.
But I was really, really pleasantly surprised on Sims calling the match and how evenly he was through the match. Like when somebody was doing some cheating, he was like, okay, I see them doing this, but it's understandable. The guy's bigger, this or that, whatever it was. But it's like how he called it. I was like, okay, he did a good job. And I don't ever remember hearing Sims call a match before.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know if he'd like it, but I would like to hear him call more matches.
Well, there you go.
Because
KO Sims, call some more matches.
It was good. He did a good job. He really did. And if Donnie gets attacked, Sims can help him and defend his partner.
Donnie needs a bodyguard.
He definitely needs a bodyguard.
Somebody needs. Hey, y'all out there, take care of Donnie because he's kind of likable. He's a good guy.
A likable fella.
I don't want him to see him get hurt. So trust me, you don't want to get him hurt.
No.
So anyway, then
but I thought it was interesting how good he actually did that.
Yeah,
I thought it had to be.
That's great. Thank you for bringing that up. Briggs came out, calls out Nathan Sims for his crap against Ocho.
Well, first he badmouthed Soko.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he called out Soko, and Soko's still not there.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
showed back up.
Just came on the video.
So now I'm wondering, did somebody kidnap Soko again and is brainwashing him again to be a good guy again?
Deprogramming? I don't know.
I don't know. If Sims was smart, maybe that's what he would do. He would just kidnap Soko and program him. I don't know what's going on with Soko.
I don't know. After the Soko thing, though, when Briggs is calling out Sims, I don't know if Sims is right or just has a big head or an overinflated sense of what he's doing, but he made some good points. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but when the boss tells you, hey, you need to do this, this, and this, maybe you should listen to your boss every once in a while. Not all the time.
We've all had those bosses that that. Yeah.
So let's put this in its own little box.
Let's put it this way. Briggs is an intimidating character. He's not somebody I would want to go toe to toe with at all.
Right.
Sims is scrappy as hell. He's relentless. He's fast, and that's what he has. He's got the speed. He's got the moves.
Yeah.
I mean, and he shows it. He gets tired of listening to Briggs and just takes him out.
Briggs made some good points though, and
they both did. Yes.
You know what? They kind of made good points, like why Briggs needs him and why Briggs needs him, because they both were arguing the same point from a different point of view.
Yeah.
And that was good. poor Mama Sims, she's sitting there watching her kid have an argument with the boss, and she's like, I actually agree with the boss. I think that's what she said. Or she didn't say it, but that was the look that I was getting from a mother looking at her son like, would you please just shut up and listen to your boss?
Yeah.
Even Briggs came over and said, Mama Sims, gonna have to teach your boy a lesson.
One of these days.
Like, okay.
One of these days, we're going to see Mama Sims get in there and save her boy.
She's going to have to save that boy because he's going to be in a load of trouble.
His mouth is going to get him in a lot of trouble. I love KO Sims. Man, please be careful.
He's a great wrestler. He's a good character to run out and do the match. And just, man, sometimes when he's winning, he's even losing, because I remember early on he won a match and he just got attacked by Flo and his group. And it's like, geez, man, does this guy ever not get his ass beat?
Right.
So even when he wins, he gets beat up. And when he loses, he still gets beat up. It's like, and he's a good wrestler. He's really talented. Yeah. And it's nice. I just want to see what's going to happen maybe between him and Ocho, because that's a big thing, because Sims called him out for hurting Ocho. Like, dude, this is your partner. You've known him for how long, and you bounce him off a wall.
Yep. But here's the thing. After that, Briggs set up a match for Proving Ground, which is Rob Ocho, Nathan Sims. Loser leaves the CWF. Holy crap.
Wow. Sims has got a lot on the line for this one.
They both do. They both have a lot on the line. This is going to be, Proving Ground is shaping up to be, wow, that's going to be, we've got table matches, ladder matches, and now a loser leaves.
Match. And now a final destination, as we will.
Yeah.
Match.
Wow.
Right?
Yes. So now we get to an interesting match. Ronan Laveau versus Justin Flo. That kind of flows. Anyway, Laveau and Flo. What's in the bag?
I don't know, but it was glowing.
It was glowing gold. What is in the damn bag? I just wanted to see something. I was waiting for something to come out of it, or be used somewhere in the match.
I honestly thought at one point when Ronan was out, I think Ronan was out of the, I didn't get a picture of it, but I think Ronan was out of the ring. Flo was still in it, and I thought for sure Flo was going to run over and grab the bag. Yeah. I want to see somebody grab that bag and take off. And the wrestler, not one of the people watching the match. You don't want to do that, because if Ronan catches you, he's going to catch you. And what's going to happen to you after that is probably not going to be really good. So don't grab the bag. If you're a wrestler and you're in the ring with him, I think it's open warfare. Whatever he's got in that bag, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty good match. It was.
These guys are good. They are. I love watching Justin Flo. I've seen him a lot longer than Ronan Laveau. Ronan Laveau has got a lot of power and skills. It was pretty evenly matched with everything. The only thing I'm going to say is I don't know what happened. I know Flo won, but man, it just, something felt off about the ending of this match, and that's all. I'm going to leave it there because we can speculate. It just, something felt off, and I'm going to leave it there. I don't know what it was.
Really shocked that it happened.
It happened fast. This match should have went longer.
I think he thought he had him in his hold, and it was weird.
Something, and I usually don't say that, but something, it's almost, I'm just going to say it felt like it shouldn't have finished where it did. And it's like, okay, anyway, I'm not going to beat it to death.
Fair enough. We'll leave it at that. I think Ronan getting out of the ring and going after Flo after the fight was over, he's got to pull back on that. He's got to keep that anger in that ring. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, they never can.
Then you really pity anybody who's in the ring with him. If he keeps it all in the ring,
ooh, yeah,
it's going to be like an atomic bomb going off on somebody. It's going to be bad, pretty bad.
Let's talk about the main event. Jack McGuire versus Orion, the Vision. This was a great match. This was really good.
It was again, if I'm not mistaken, the Vision Orion just told him to quit and just leave it alone. And you know what? You don't do Orion, and I think you learned a good lesson. Is while you're fighting, and even if you're winning or losing, it doesn't matter. You don't start arguing with Jack McGuire's dad and future wife. You just don't. And then you darn sure don't. I'm not sure if you insulted them or if you were just arguing with them, but Jack didn't appreciate it and he let you know. And I can't say I blame him because there's just some things you leave out.
These two
leave
guys,
out the family.
Jack has, here's the thing. You can't go to these matches and not like Jack McGuire.
No, you can't.
The crowd loves him, and that was a big thing with it. This, I believe, if it wasn't for the crowd, Jack wouldn't have been able to hold on as long as he did. This kid gave everything he had and left it on the ring, and I'm still cringing from those chops to the chest.
Oh man, I felt the vibration from those chops.
I swear his chest must have been caved in by the time Orion was done with him. It's like, oh my God.
And I think
these guys,
Orion pretends not to admire Jack, but I don't know. I think
he's going to have to acknowledge that Jack is not just a comedy act. That
exactly.
Jack is a serious professional who is dead set on coming after that belt.
And I think Orion is starting to realize it. He can't. What's the word I want to use? He can't just rely on his ability in the ring. He's got to have to pull something else in with him, and it's not having somebody in the background tripping.
Well, that's what they have.
It's not somebody coming out and doing something. Orion's going to have to do it on his own, or no one will ever accept Orion, because I think he got the belt by cheating, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly, there's a little bit of cheating going on, and he magically got the belt, which, I'll never say this to his face because he's a lot bigger than me and younger than me, and he'd hurt me. But I think he's got to come to a realization that now he's got to show the crowd that he can keep that belt on his own initiative.
Yeah. I think that's
he's got to admire Jack. He's going to have to
at least acknowledge
acknowledge it and say, look, this kid took a lot of damage and he just kept coming back. Yeah, I know that Orion ultimately won the match, but he just can't help himself. It was a pretty fair match until the end when he wins against Jack, and then he starts kicking him.
Yeah,
he just can't help himself, and that's why you don't have the crowd.
No, he doesn't have the crowd, but does he need the crowd? In Orion's eyes, he doesn't see. Wait, how do we do this without a vision pun? Oh, I can't see a way out of this. Anyway, so in his eyes, he doesn't need the crowd.
Right.
He has come in. He's come into this division, and he is dominated. Mm-hmm. Everybody he's come up against, he is dominated. Even if just because he has a numbers game and has people in his corner, he does. And I get him wanting a level of respect. I get that. The crowd can't get behind him as long as the people around him in his orbit continue the shenanigans. And as long as he can only win dirty, then he's never going to have the fans.
And that's just it. Like he could get the admiration that he's demanding, and you don't demand respect. You don't demand admiration. You earn it. And I think to an extent, maybe he's earned it, but his own ego gets in his way.
There it is.
His own ego gets in his way. He can't take the sounds of the crowd when they start chanting for somebody else.
Isn't that wild?
His power gives out.
It
his
does.
Energy starts getting flustered and fluctuating when they start chanting somebody else's name or they get too loud against him. And he's just, you can see it just, it flusters him. He'll stop in the middle of a fight and start looking around and getting mad at the crowd. And that's good. I like The first time I realized that was one of his weaknesses.
I didn't see it till this match. I was like, looky Ellie, there.
Last wrestling match, Ellie had to come over and put her hands over his ears and his eyes.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. Yes.
And whenever she did that, he starts focusing. He gets back up. He's got his mojo back, and he gets back in. And I was like, that was the first time I realized, oh, that's a power. That's like a superpower that he's got, and that's his kryptonite. And I was like, that's freaking awesome. What a great twist, you know? I don't know that anybody else in wrestling, maybe you know more than I do, has got something like that. But this guy, he's got a good twist to it.
I don't see anybody currently using that gimmick, and I'm sure they are. It's good. I like it. It gives there's a lot of aura about Orion. He's got the great look. He's got a good draw. He's got a good entrance. He's great on the mic. He's good in the ring. This guy should be higher and probably will be. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. He just has. He checks all the boxes. I just want to say this about Orion and some of the people that they brought in. Briggs made his own problem with these guys. Yeah, he did.
Briggs made his own problem because he was trying to get rid of Justin Flo and
look what happened. He invited the devil in.
It's like, I got to dig this. I got to put a hole in my boat to drain the water that's sinking my boat.
Yeah, Briggs made a mess of this.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
That's the way I see it too. The way I see it too.
Up with.
He'll find a way out. He'll find a way out.
He will. He's good.
It's eventually going to
get his way out now.
It's eventually going to come to a head with Ellie. At some point, Briggs has got to bring somebody in to really put her in her place, and I can't wait to be there for it.
He can't keep doing it because it's going to make him look. It's going to make him look worse than he did before he started trying to fix everything.
Yeah. So
the kick, I think, was to from Orion to Jack while he was down on the ground. I think was the final straw for Flo. Because Flo came flying out of that back room faster than I've ever seen anybody come flying out of one of those back rooms. And he just body slammed Orion.
He did. Crazy. And at this point, the match is over. As we had said, Vision won. But then he starts to deliver a beat down on Jack, and Flo is the first to come out of the entire locker room. Empties one at a time. They hit the ring, body slams, punches. Next.
I will go down the list because as they were coming out, I was writing them down. You had the Flo Hawk first, then you had Ronan take out the Flo Hawk, and then you had Dirk versus No Slack. Dirk actually grabbed No Slack.
No Slack is filming on the side of the. He's filming this.
Ronan was taken out by Jay Villa.
Yeah.
And then that's when Dirk Darkson came out and started his with No Slack, who is just,
literally just filming.
Kind of still the cameraman, and he's also wrestling. So he gets dragged in. And then Nathan Sims comes flying in. And then the Shark flies in, and they're all just body slamming each other.
Like you can hear this, man. Chaos.
If you were outside the arena, you'd be able to hear the damn thing.
Oh God, yeah.
Then Mason comes in and takes out Manson. Then Tebow comes in, and then Johnny Romano comes in and takes out Tebow
in a different shirt.
Then Darian takes out Romano. Then Jet takes out Darian. Then the Manimal takes out Jet. Briggs comes in, takes out Manimal, and they're all body slamming each other. And this is happening just one right after the other, after the other. And then Sims comes in and takes out Briggs. Dream Girl Ellie decides she's going to get involved. And Briggs turns around and looks at her, and she just slaps
that hurt. That hurt.
Briggs is just looking at her like, are you kidding me? And she's going to try and do it again. While he's standing there just looking at her. and she licks that hand, and she's coming back for a slap. Briggs grabs that arm, and he drops her like a sack of potatoes, man.
Big old choke slam again. Oh.
And he made her pay for that. And then Orion jumps in again. And then Jack decides he's finally up and conscious enough.
Good old Jack is back.
Jack comes out and he body slams the hell out of Orion. And when he does that, Orion's out. I mean, he is out.
Yeah.
And Jack has the belt. Jack picks up the belt and he's just looking at it. And
did you hear the crowd?
And the crowd's going nuts. And he just lays that belt on top of Orion or right next to him. And he's just the last man standing. In all of this is Jack McGuire. Jack McGuire is the last man. And I'm like,
Jack's coming for it.
That is going to be, it's a perfect setup for what's coming. It's a perfect setup. And all the faces get into the ring together while all the bad guys are sliding out of the ring and scurrying back to their
there's so many people everywhere, all over the floor, and everything.
All the good guys, all the faces get into the ring, and they're all holding each other's arms up, and
yeah,
it was awesome. That was probably one of the best. Last year had a very similar feel to it, but last year half the people were out of the auditorium. People were already leaving after the
They started to leave this time too, and it's like, guys, you obviously don't come to a live show. Do not walk out until it is really over.
Yeah, until they tell you have a nice night. Everybody,
it ain't over.
And it was so good. I mean, just everybody got body slammed.
It was great. It was great.
Briggs, I hope he finds somebody to come in and take care of Ellie.
He will.
He made a problem. He's built his own problem. And now he's got to get rid of that problem before he can do whatever he was planning to do in the first place. So I'm excited to see how this is all going to work out in the next
Absolutely.
It's an ongoing issue, let's say.
It is. So there you have it, folks. We went to Panther Brawl. Another great showing by CWF. Thank you guys so much for doing this. We really enjoy it. When we sign off, I'm putting up a clip of video I took of the chaos that ensued after the match. So as soon as we stop talking, pay attention and watch and see the ensuing chaos from Panther Brawl. Thanks again for watching. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, and come to the shows. If you can't make it, they do stream on YouTube and Facebook. Yep. So Coastal Wrestling Federation, check them out and check us out. We'll see you next week.
See you.
Oh! Oh!